The Mist. Mobo has found their hideout, but many of these creatures lie in wait just to assault the Hive when they come close. It became evident that charging in without a plan might be the doom of the Southern Hive. With the city of Mongrel providing the building materials, they were able to prepare the outpost and secure it. While Mobo was stumbling through the city to gather some more resources, a Western Hive drone kept following them around. This drone asked to join Mobo, and Mobo felt pity for him, as he was as defective as he was. So he decided to take this drone with the name of Beep with him. He wants to convince Bane that he can join his army. While Mobo kept shopping for materials, the Mongrel guards didn't enjoy his presence. As Southern Hive in the city, this was a no-go for them. Eventually, they tried to force him out and attacked him. Mobo was confused. He didn't understand the hatred they had towards him. So Mobo left the city of Mongrel and he went back to the outpost. But while on his way back, Mobo stumbled upon something strange. There was a hive building in the middle of nowhere, and what was even more strange, there were Southern Hive drones around it. As Mobo came closer, a huge soldier stepped in front of him, demanding Mobo to stop. The little hiver explained who he was, and in return asked about this place. Rexman survived the assault on the Hive, but instead of being confused after the Queen's passing, he snapped back into reality and tried to save as many drones as possible. With an army full of drones, Rexman ventured into the wild, seeking for a new home. The path was hard, and alongside the way, many drones died. After all this hardship, Rexman finally found a place to build an outpost. While it was close to the Mistghouls, for some reason they never attacked them. Only the Western Hive and the bandits were a problem. After Mobo explained to Rexman that they have a new leader and they have an outpost that is not far away from here, Rexman agreed to look at this outpost and seek shelter for his drones. When they arrived back at the outpost, Mobo gathered everyone and told them what had happened. Hawkbird volunteered to bring the message to Bane so he can decide what to do. While Hawkbird was sent off to Bane, Leilani came running with someone on his shoulders. It was a small Western Hive princess who was badly injured. Buch Kaiser was a Hive princess who was banned from the Hive a long time ago. Cast out by the Queen for emitting pheromones, Buch ventured into the world, only to be captured by paladins. Stationed in Blister Hill, she was wrapped up with the other slaves, and then they were sent to Rebirth. On their way to Rebirth, the paladins were attacked by bandits. Leilani, who was scouting the area, saw that and came to rescue this Hive princess. In the midst of the battle, Leilani charged in. He was able to grab her and return back to the outpost. With Kite's medical skill, the Hive was able to heal her wounds, and they gave her some prosthetics so she could walk again. Ultimately, it is in Bane's hand if these Western Hivers will stay or not. Meanwhile, Hawkbird had already reached him. He stepped in front of Bane and told him what had happened. Bane was excited to hear about the hideout of the Mist, but also furious when he heard what had happened in Mongrel. He knew he had to take the leadership into his own hands again. Before the audience ended, Hawkbird begged Bane for something else. He doesn't want Igor to be executed, but to keep him here in the base as a defender. While Bane had to decide on what to do eventually, he told Hawkbird that he will consider it. Bane then told Thork and Morg to get ready. they packed up their things and started to move towards the gate. Next to the gate was Vex. He was standing there with full armor. The weaponsmith was missing the thrill of battle, and he was going crazy near his smithy, so he pleaded with Bane to join them. While Bane was hesitant at first, he then agreed on taking him with them. While moving towards the north, Bane's fury towards Mongrel became more with each step. Something had to be done. Hello my fellow Kenshi players and welcome back to Legacy of a Hive episode 21. You know, in today's episode we are going to visit Mongrel, but not to buy or to trade, but we're going to do something quite different. Before we do this, let me introduce two more community members. The first one being Rexman, aka Redman Megan on YouTube. Pretty new to the channel. Welcome to the squad at the Hive and welcome to the channel, obviously. And then we have Buchkais over here, aka Damien's second character. Damien has been following since quite some time, also very active on the Discord and also very active on the live stream. So hello and welcome with your second character. Well, what an interesting episode. Many things happen. Let me tell you like all the things that we're currently going through, what we did. So last episode we discovered the Tower of Mist over here, and there are many Mistghouls in there. This is when Mobo decided to create an outpost over here, which we did. The outpost has two entrances. One is down here, the other one up here. And the outpost also has two towers that will defend them. Now, thankfully, since Rexman was found here in the desert and he had many survivors with him, these survivors will now mount this outpost. So far, we didn't really get many attacks in, but it is what it is. It was quite fitting since Rexman wanted this character to lead like a group of hivers. So now it actually made quite a lot of sense to add these hivers just like that. It's actually perfect for me. Really, it was just perfect timing to add these guys to the squad because I can now use them. I can now mount these crossbows and we are Gucci with that. No, wait, where are they and why are they not mounting the crossbows? Am I missing something? They're on passive? That's probably why. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Now we have these crossbows mounted. That's a lot of defense we have in here right now. That, like I said, obviously easy to defend this outpost. Pretty close to the Tower of Mist. So what also happened is that we got attacked in the city of Mongrel for some unknown reason. And now I've decided to play along and we are now on the bad terms with Mongrel. And we are going to destroy it. To make things better, Bane has decided to come back and seize like control of the leadership. The base is still quite good defended. We still have our defenders here, which are pretty strong. We still have King back here. There is Igor is in here, and we might recruit Igor just for base defense and give him some weak weapons so he isn't too strong. Just for the sake of lore, you know, for the role-playing aesthetic. I don't really want to use him as a fighter because that would be too overpowered. But yes. What else did happen? We have Vex, our weaponsmith, aka Corvex. He wants to join in on the main squad, which he's now doing. He's running with the others. Oh fuck, we still have some Holy Sentinels in here. Das ist nicht gut. By the way, why do we have Holy Sentinels in here? I guess a group of paladins just caught us here. Okay. It is what it is. Yeah, anyways, this episode, like I said, we're going to attack Mongrel. Once the guys are back. And once Mongrel has been taken over, we are going to look out for the Western Hive. I think Morg is the slowest right now. How fast is Morg? 22 mph, okay. These guys are pretty slow. Quite strong, but pretty slow. And then, yeah, what can I say, guys? We are nearing the end of the series. Our main goal is to take out the leader of the Mistghouls. And there isn't really much else to do. I'm still going to do some roleplay stuff over the course of the next 2 episodes. Obviously, in the next episode, we're going to look for the Western Hive. And then it is time to go inside of the Tower of Mist. Which means this would be 23 episodes. And then we are done. Sands of Fate was episode-wise way more. But this is also because there was way more stuff to do. If you guys, you know... If you think about it, we did a lot. We took out the Holy Nation. We took out the United Cities. Then we took out the Shogun. You know, the Dominion. Lots of stuff happened. Let's just say it like that. Lots of stuff happened. And it was quite interesting. I have to think what I want to do. Because the thing is that not only... I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not. My YouTube partnership has been revoked by YouTube. Long story short, basically, I had a problem with taxation. I was still paying taxes in America, which is not necessary. Austria and America, like YouTube, they have like a deal that if you are paying taxes in Austria, you don't have to pay taxes in America. And apparently I didn't fill out the formula well, and YouTube didn't really tell me that I still have to pay less taxes. It's not much money, but it's still something I wanted to do because I don't want to pay double taxes, so to speak. Yeah, because I changed that, YouTube basically had to refresh my AdSense account, and then I ran into an error, and because of this error, YouTube decided revoke the partnership, which is fine because you can, you know, after it's being revoked, you can just apply for it again. But then YouTube was like, yeah, you can apply to it, but only in 30 days. And so now I have to wait 30 days until I can reapply for a partnership again. It doesn't really matter too much because it's the only difference that I'm currently having is the AdSense thing. That's like the only big deal. So I don't really care too much about it. I was just a bit pissed off that YouTube is so complicated when it comes to this. Like, it's insane. It's such a complicated mechanism, but it's whatever. It's fine. I don't want to talk too much about it. I just want to get you guys in the note what's currently going on the channel. So yeah, currently the partnership has been revoked. In a month or so, I'll be a YouTube partner again, which is totally fine. And yes, that doesn't mean I'm not going to make videos, as you can see, because this happened like a week ago, and I'm, you know, still making videos, still making my streams and everything. But the reason why I'm talking about this right now is because I want to know what to do in the future before we drop the next big series. I am already working on the next big series, but since it's a really huge project, there are 2 things I can do. I can finish the project and then we're starting it, or I can half finish it. Like, I'm gonna finish all the areas that are necessary for the first 2 episodes, be able to start it already, and then later down the line, while the series is going on, I'm going to work on the mod, and then I'm going to enlarge the mod. Obviously, it would be better to finish the mod first, but since it's such a huge mod, this might take a while. And what am I going to do meanwhile? Because not only do I have to work on the mod, but I also can produce content meanwhile. So obviously, live streaming is one of those things that come easier. Make a bridge between this, and for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I thought about starting a new live stream series, so I can kind of combine both things. But still, maybe I am able to have like a small side series, roleplay style on the channel. I'm still not fully convinced on how to do this. It's a bit of a bummer, let's just say it like that. But I think once the series is out that I'm currently working on, you guys will love it. I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy this. And I cannot wait to do it. Like, I am really hyped. I'm curious what you guys have to say about the series, okay? That's something like I really want to know. Where I'll be like, okay, I really wonder what you guys are going to say about this. It's going to be good. It is going to be good. Let me just say. Also, I just realized something. I have to make a food storage over here. Let me place this in here, so everyone can grab some food. Now we have 1 person or 1 monkey with a lot of food in it. I'm going to put some food in there, because if I don't do that, some of my guys won't be able to reach food. We're also making a stop in Flats Lagoon, where we're going to stock up a little bit on food. Because I totally forgot that Thorg and Morg, they eat quite a lot. Also, by the way, I'm really loving this war scythe here. This looks amazing. Also, what you also kind of realized, I did recruit Beep. And I gave Beep the huge war scythe too, because, like I said, because it looks freaking amazing. So, and I've trained Beep's stats up a little bit too. By the way, these are Rexman stats, in case you're wondering. But I just realized I'd only gave him 80 toughness. I don't know why his toughness is so high. Because I gave him like 80, 70 stats, and I just realized he's 94 toughness. I don't know why this is so high. Is it because of the racial XP bonus, I think? I think that gets counted to the number you type in. That would make sense. Okay. I need to know this in the future. That being said, I guess he was the leader of a small folk. I might still nerf him a little bit. I'm gonna remove a little bit of his toughness. I'm gonna do this off screen. I'm gonna remove some of his toughness because otherwise this is going to be a bit too strong. And we don't really want this to happen. Obviously, he has to be a bit stronger than the other guys we have in here because he came pretty late to the story. And if I make him like a 30 stat character, he's gonna get wiped out by everything. So we don't want this to happen. Also, I talked about the times 20 speed. You guys have given me some really nice feedback. Most of you guys, or I guess kind of everyone, told me that the times 20 speed is totally fine. I had 2 people who were like against it, against the times 20 speed. They understood why I'm using it, but they were kind of against it. But most of you were like, if you're using it, just use it in a situation where it doesn't really matter. If you have to run somewhere, if you have to mine iron, for example, or if you have to train your strength or so on. But if nothing else is happening, it's fine. Just don't use it. That is basically what you guys have told me, and I'm going to listen. In a fighting scenario, I will refrain myself from using this too much, because I know it can become too easy. First we're going to settled nomads, then we're going to the hub, and then we're going up there. You always have to set yourself these waypoints, because if you just click up there, they're gonna get stuck on every kind of terrain you can imagine. Also, yeah, because of a bug, I got attacked in Mongrel, and that's why they hate us now. But it's fine, I'm just gonna roll with the flow. I'm just gonna pretend these guys in Mongrel are racists, they don't like Southern Hivers, and that's it. And that's why they need to be destroyed. They did this to themselves. I didn't want to have any wars, I feel like that. But if they want to have war, I got no problem with that. We're shitheads. You don't want to mess with us, believe me. There's one thing. You don't want to mess with us. We are too strong for you, boys. I was wondering if I should get more food, but I think we should be fine. It was a Buchkaiser. I don't really have gear for Buchkaiser right now. But we might be able to steal some gear. You know, later down the line, so that should be fine. Also want to steal some food from these guys once we're done with them. Let's see if we can make it through the canyon without getting stuck. Cannibal swarm moving towards the outpost. Okay. Let them come, I say. Because so far they didn't really do much damage to me. And we were stuck again. Who would have thought? Coming close to the Falklands. I obviously want to go to the outpost before we move out. I want them to await Bane's arrival. So where's the cannibal swarm coming? Seems like it's this one over here. So I'm not sure. Is Fork able to outrun the Fogman? I don't know. Uh-oh. Yes, I am. Barely. I'm barely able to outrun this Paladins. Granted, I still think this is going to be quite easy as I can take him out, but you know what? Actually, why not? Why would we run away? Doesn't make sense to run away from these guys, does it? Doesn't really make sense. Cannibal swarm has arrived at your outpost. Where are they? Are they here or are they here? This needs electricity. No! No. I currently have no power. No, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. I'm just getting trolled. Alright. It's fine. Come at me, Cannibal Swarm. It's not like there's much you can do about it. Now, this is an expected outcome. I think Vex got knocked out, but I shouldn't be so surprised about this. Vex toughness isn't that high, so it's fine. But the others took like no damage from this. Did we just do 200 damage with a hit? I think someone just did two. What is Purple Dim doing over there? What the hell? But that's really like a cannibal swarm. It was a huge army, man. I think I still had the Rexman like on defend. Or on passive, because he was just chilling in there. Yes, he was. Okay. My bad. Oh, great. You're aimless again. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? If there's one thing I'm really hoping for, then it's a good pathfinding system in Kenshi 2. That's like really the thing I'm looking forward to. If they mess up the pathfinding in Kenshi 2, I'm going to be so sad, dude. But like, it can't be worse than this, right? It can't be worse. Cannibal Swarm was defeated. I thought as much. Hey, look at this. Bane made it back. Great. That is perfect. So, let's put our guys in here now. Let's lay down a little bit here. Are we looking HP wise? I'm just gonna go through everything because we are gonna. Wait, what was that? Oh, it was Vex. Never mind. Okay, overall it doesn't look so bad. That's very good. So we can now do it. These guys will stay back. And everyone else will come with me. We are going to visit the city of Mongrel. We're gonna say hello. And they are going to like it. I'm gonna go around a little bit. So we're going around this a little bit. I don't want to run through the mist. Or through obedience. Are we getting another assault? Holy Nation assault comes in 4 days. Okay, I have to go back before these guys arrive. Otherwise, this might be a bit of a problem. So we're not fighting here or what? I guess just letting yourself get hit. That was completely unnecessary again. Didn't make sense at all. That's why I usually don't do follow leader. Just because of that. So where should we fight here, Mongrel? Where do they have harpoon turrets? Do they even have harpoon turrets? Okay, they just have harpoon turrets over there, but there are no harpoon turrets over here. Alright, so then we're going to fight this up on this hill here. Just gonna charge in here. We're gonna raise the alarm up here. And we will fight them up here. These guys, by the way, are quite tough, as you can see. These shinobi guards from Mongrel. They are quite strong. But they are not as strong as we are. First off, they're lacking gear. These guys are still on hold. Let me remove that. Who might be able to get a bit of better gear here? Kind of want to take out Ark. Like, Ark is the kind of dude I really want to fight. I don't think Ark has a Me Too weapon. So they're not getting me from here, right? Yeah. Gotta keep them in check here. Oh, the Fogmen are running in. I guess the Fogmen gonna take care of these guys that get knocked out. I just have to make sure that I don't get knocked out. Good thing is these Fogmen are really weak, but they get drawn to these bodies like flies. Oh, why are we fighting over here now? I thought we said we wouldn't. Because I'm already getting shot over there. Which is not good. So Whisper is out. Thor, you're gonna pick up Whisper. Just gotta make sure that she doesn't get dragged off. The Undertakers of Mongrel don't really care that I'm fighting around here. It's quite hilarious. Are they shooting me from over there? Elite Hunter Assault is moving towards my outpost. Now this is a bit bad. Where are they coming from? Over here. Okay, we might have a little bit more time. I might not even need to take off much of their stuff. Did we already aggro the headquarter? Someone's fighting in here, but I think it's the Fogman. Man, Grim is doing so much damage. That's so insane. Yeah, the strength multiplier goes crazy in this one. And it's like an Edge Type 1 weapon. Could get Edge Type 3. Fragment X is also possible, but you know, Fragment X comes from the Golem. Although Bullhorn... Is this in Vanilla Kenshi, the Bullhorn? The flying bull that has like also a Me Too weapon that he can weirdly enough not wield. No, you also have a Mistghouls in here. These guys also want to have fun, eh? I'm not gonna make sure we're gonna take him out though. I want to fight the Mistghouls. Oh, and this guy just died. Man, look at Grim's damage. Oh, you saw that Greep just ran over there and was like, wait, I'm doing damage too. And kicked the shit out of the dude. By the way, that's Model 5, right? And these Model 5 things look so freaking amazing if you look at them. I wish we would have been able to craft them ourselves, but I guess if everyone would have used Model 5, this would have been a bit too overpowered. I know Monkey's getting shot over there. I would say we're gonna regroup here on hold. Take out these guys with the crossbow. Although the melee defense isn't that high, so Lucifer should be able to break through this. I don't really understand. Like, yeah, the melee attack is high, but the defense... He blocked the 4th attack in a row now. That I really don't understand. Okay. The Buch Kaiser is out. Just have to make sure that we don't get dragged off. Gonna remove the hold for a second. So we actually go after them and fight them. You don't have a splint kit on him? That won't do. Let me splint you up, boy. Are we still struggling with this one ninja guard? Really? Let me take off the gear, man. Like, the melee attack I understand, but the melee defense was crazy. You guys should have not attacked Mobo. And you're the only one to blame for that. They're using Model Edge Type 2 weapons? No way. No freaking way. The thing is, like, if you craft them yourself, they are weaker than what they have. But since we say that Hive weapons are superior, we're obviously not going to change this. Look at the Fogmen are running in and taking one after the other. Oh, Kaiser, I need to pick you up. Don't want you to get dragged off. So how are we looking in terms of... Okay, United Cities are not too far away, so we're fine in that regard. Yeah, I need to take off this dude's weapon here. It's way too strong. Excuse me? Shadow Guard? This dude has a Me Too weapon, what? I'm sorry, but we need that. What the hell, dude? A Shadow Guard. Man, glad we took this dude out pretty fast. I don't want to know how much damage this guy would have done. This could have been really bad. Did anyone die? No, right? No, everything seems fine. Oh man, dude. That was... okay. Unexpected. You guess it's a unique character that just came in. Imagine having this red color that the version 5 has. Like Rexman, this red color is here on the scythe. Can you get this thing on the scythe? I need to try this out. I want to have a red freaking scythe. I really want that. So let's see if Ark is still on the inside. People sleeping here. There he is. There is Ark. No more Shadow Guard around here. But I think Ark doesn't have a Me Too weapon. I'm pretty sure about this. Creep just knocked him out. Yeah, it's an edge type 3 ringed saber. It's still pretty strong, you know, edge type 3. Don't get me wrong. Also, taking out Ark in the normal game doesn't really do much for you. Hit him. Hit him, Thork. What are you doing? Oh, he just fell over again. Okay, Mobo is going to pick him up. Just because he can. But Hive Expanded might change this. I just realized that. Hive Expanded might change that. These war scythes, dude. They are so freaking strong. Cannibal raid moving towards the outpost. Getting so many assaults. I don't know if these guys can defend this. Especially not if we have no energy. Now we have no wind currently. Okay. I'll have to be honest though. We pretty much took out everyone here. Like, who else is left? Like, the guards are all down. The only thing left to do here is we have to loot the shops. That's what we have to do. But pretty much everything else is good to go. Tech hunters are not hostile towards you. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I didn't want this to happen. Was this a tech hunter bar? And I'm pretty sure the tech hunters just tried to defend them. Shinobi Fierce are now. Ooh, okay. It seems like we made a few enemies along the way. Guess the true colors of the Hive always come out after a time. We tried to resolve this peacefully, but apparently it didn't happen. Maybe we can still make allies with the tech hunters, but I guess it is what it is. What are you guys doing? Take this dude out. Who is still up? Who is still complaining about me stealing? I hate the stealing system sometimes. If it tells you, oh, you can't steal this, I'm seeing it, but what do you see, man? I close the door. Instantly gets opened again. Okay, now we have 100% stealing. Good. Okay, we're gonna make it back to the base. We have to. We're getting too many raids in. Monkey. You're really slow. Don't think we need to pick up anyone else. Cannonballs are pretty close to the base, so that should be easy defendable. Drop is still quite slow. But we can fix that. We're gonna splint these injuries. That's fine. Alright, guys. We just wiped out Mongrel. We have the leader on our shoulders. We have to see what we have to do with them. I'm still so surprised about the Shadow Guard. And that this guy was using a Me Too scythe and had like 100 and everything of his stats. So I'm really surprised we were able to take him out. Just like that. At least it didn't really come to my attention that we were struggling with him. It's all coming together here. Going around as always. Because I don't really want to go through obedience. Not through the Mistghouls. Is my gate already getting attacked? I think it is. Guys, go over there. How are our defenders doing? Do we still not have... Okay, we have. Are we shooting them? Okay, we're shooting them, but apparently not at the gate. The gate is too far away. Show them no mercy, guys. Also... Drop, go down there, repair the gate. I don't want them to yeet off with one of our characters. So we're going to close both the gates. Also seems like the United City assault is... Is this up here? Might be up here. Okay, we gotta wait for the last assault here. And after this one showed up, I'll end this episode. Just gonna wait for these dudes to show up. Be like, hi guys. So okay, I just learned that this building is apparently too far away. They can't shoot down there. Sad times. I thought they were able to shoot down there, but it's too far away. But that's okay. Okay, elite hunters are coming. I'm gonna keep the gate closed. I wanna see how much damage they're taking from these turrets. Oh, that's quite a nice amount of damage. Although these guys are quite... Okay, I just got pushed on the outside. Buchkaiser, you know what? You are not fighting up here. Elite Hunter assault was ended. Good. Very good. Okay, we did it. We defeated Mongrel and we took out freaking cannibals, and we also took out other stuff. Ark is over here, by the way. Do we have enough for a prison cage? Okay, he's in here now. Very good. I wonder if something happens to Mongrel since the Hive Expanded mob, but we will see. Wait, these guys still don't want to give up? Really? Okie dokie, guys. That's about it. I would say I'll see you in the next one. Next episode, we're gonna check out the Western Hive. And then I think it might also be Grande Finale. But we'll see. Maybe we have another episode in between them, but I can't promise you. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.